Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Happy New Year. So to start the year off, I figured we would do my yearly favorites, everything I was loving in the year of 2019. I have so many products here. These products are products that I used consistently. Like they're products that I use all the time. There is a newer foundation, but I use it all the time. Like it is getting so low already and I haven't had it that long. But these are products that I truly love. So let's go ahead and get started. So I figured we would do like in categories, so like your primer, foundation, everything, and I picked something in each one of those categories. We'll start with brows, and I have 3 products here that I do use for my brows most of 2019, and that was actually the first product I used was probably the Kai Brow by Kylie Cosmetics. I love that, but I ran out of it. So then I switched right over to the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim, and I have this in soft brown. This works perfectly for me. And it's just your typical, you know, slim pencil, but it's really slim. And it just is so smooth. It just glides on. I can literally do my brows in like 2 minutes. I love this so much. And then to clean it up, I actually always use my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I don't know what it is. I don't really like this concealer for underneath my eyes, but as to clean up for my brows, I love this product. Anytime I use another concealer for some reason, I just don't like it. It's really weird, but I truly love this to clean up my brows. And then to set my brows, I use the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. This does not like make your brows like very like, you know, crunchy. Sometimes brow gels can make your brows very hard, but this one does not, and it makes them super feathery, and I really love this. It doesn't quite stay in place all day like my other brow gels will do, but I love how feathery but this makes my eyebrows look, and I use it all the time. I've gone through several of these. Okay, next for primer, I'm sure you guys already know what I'm going to say. It is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. This is the best pore filling primer ever. If you have huge pores, big pores, whatever, small pores, I'm telling you, this just fills it right in. It smooths everything out, and I love it. I seriously love this. I always use this all the time because I have big pores around the sides of my nose, so I really needed to fill in those pores. So I really love this. And then Milk Hydro Grip. I love this product. It makes my makeup last all day long. I love how hydrating it is, and it gives you that tacky like feel to it, and it just makes your foundation stick on great. And this is what's going to make your makeup last a long time because of that tackiness. And anybody can use this. A oily skin person, dry skin, it works for just anybody. It doesn't make me more oily or anything because I do have combination skin. And those are the only two primers I'm going to talk about because those are the 2 that I absolutely loved and used all the time. Now, foundation, I have a more luminous one and a more matte, which is really weird because I do have combination skin, but I can make luminous foundations work. And the first one is the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. This foundation, every time I wear this, somebody always compliments my makeup. They just talk about how good it looks, how smooth it looks, and it's always this. And this even lasts on me. Even though it's a radiant foundation, it'll last. So I really love this, and the coverage is about a medium coverage, but I don't think it's super radiant neither. It's that perfect radiance without being too dewy, if you know what I'm saying. The second foundation is the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation of the 24-Hour Wear by Urban Decay. I'm wearing this right now, and this just makes your makeup look so just smooth, poreless. It is matte, so if you are on the drier side, I would say use, you know, a hydrating primer underneath, and this should work. But I'm telling you guys, this lasts all day long, and it looks beautiful all day. It doesn't get oily on me, nothing. I have fallen in love with this. I use it all the time. Next, let's go with concealers. And for concealer, I have a few actually. The first one is a super high coverage concealer. This one is going to cover up everything, anything in the discoloration, bags, you know, just anything. And this is the Jouer Essential Soft Matte High Coverage Liquid Concealer. This, you guys, you only need a little bit. I only use this right in the inner corners where I have the most darkness, and then I'll go in on the outer with something a little bit lighter. And I'll go in and talk about the other two that I'll use that in combination with. And the first one is the Kylie Jenner, I think it's the skin concealer, and I had this in Maple. Oh, I didn't say what shades I had in the other foundations. I'll put it in the description down below. But this concealer, you guys, it is so good. I was not expecting to love this, and I do. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't crease on me. I can layer and layer and layer this, and it'll just look so flawless. So I really love this. And then the second one is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and I have mine in Golden Natural. This works when I'm more self-tanned. And this as well. This actually reminds me a lot of my Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It's full coverage, but it's hydrating. It's not super matte. I find some higher coverage concealers can be really matte, and I don't like that for underneath my eyes. It makes my fine lines underneath my eyes just more noticeable, and I don't like that, and this does not. And this will last. It doesn't crease. Really love this. Not cakey. Highly recommend. Now I have one contour product that I really love to use, and that is the Huda Beauty. I think it's Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream. I have mine in light, and it looks like this. You can see just about how much I use of it. I love this. It blends out so smoothly. It's the perfect shade, and I really enjoy cream contour more than I like powder contour. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but I feel like it's easier for me to cream contour, and I like the way it looks better. I feel like it looks a little bit more natural. A cream contour product, I highly recommend this one. I think there's two other shades if you need something lighter or a little bit darker. Okay, next let's do a powder, a setting powder. The setting powder, you guys, makes your under eyes so smooth and no flashback. Anytime I use a powder, it's gonna have no flashback. I don't like any powders with flashback because you never know when you're gonna take a photo, and you don't want to be that one day where you're not wearing a no flashback powder and boom, you have white under eyes. You don't want that. So the powder is the Kylie Cosmetics Translucent Setting Powder. This is so good. This makes my under eyes look so smooth, so just poreless. It makes my skin look flawless. But the only thing I will say about it is that if you have more of a combination skin, it's not a super matte and long lasting to where it controls your oils. I do notice I get a little bit more oily around my nose quicker than if I was using another powder that's a little bit more matte. But I love this because it's more of that natural. It doesn't just, you know, make my skin super matte and tight. I don't like that. So it doesn't bother me that it doesn't keep my oils at bay super long, because I just love how smooth it makes my skin look in my under eyes. So I really, really, really love this. Okay, now let's jump in to the eyes. And to prime my eyes, I am always using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And this is in Eden. This has a little bit of a tint to it, so I like the fact that it covers up any lines that are, not even lines, they're like veins that you can see on my eyelids. So it just gives me a clean slate canvas to put eyeshadow on, and it makes my eyeshadow last all day and makes my eyeshadow pop more. So this is A++. Please comment down below any eyeshadow primers that you guys love, because I'm always looking for new ones and I feel like I'm just always using this one. I want to try something new, but I just love this so much. Okay, I have 2 eyeshadow palettes, and the first one is what I have on my eyes right now. This palette, you guys, for some reason, I just love this palette. Even though there's a lot of color to it, it's just so beautiful. You can make a more natural look or a very, dramatic look that I have kind of right now. And that is the I Love Cedar E times ColourPop Through My Eyes palette. I've done so many looks with this palette. The shades just blend out so nicely. I feel like sometimes with these, emerald or color shades, they're really hard to blend, but these are not. You just pack it on, blend, and it just blends out kind of on their own as you are blending. And it's just so good. This shade is what I'm wearing on my eyelids now. I'll swatch it for you. Like, look how pigmented that is. It is stunning. My other favorite shade to use on my lid, Flex, I think. And you guys, like, look at that. Like, these, I'm barely like rubbing my finger inside of these pans, and they're just so pigmented. I'm gonna do more of a little bit of a bronzy gold, and this one's called Muse. Like, do you guys see that? This pigment is no joke. This palette is just beautiful. You get so many looks out of it, and I absolutely love it. Now next, a palette that is a little bit more warmer, more everyday, You can do more everyday looks with this, and that is the ColourPop California Love palette. And I mean, look at that. Bronzy, warm goodness. These shades are beautiful. I've used this too a few times, and this glitter is amazing. Diego, I'll swatch Diego. Like, look how pigmented that is. And these palettes are so inexpensive. I'm going to do about a whole Highway 1. It's like a matte brown with flecks of gold glitter. So pretty. But this palette, I get such gorgeous gold, warm looks with this, and I just love it. ColourPop just knows what they're doing with their eyeshadow palettes, or eyeshadows in general, even the single ones. They're amazing. Now let's go into bronzers, and the first one is the Fenty Beauty Instant Warmth Bronzer. Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. Whatever it's called, you guys know it's the Fenty bronzer, and it's in the shade Islanding. This is the most perfect warm shade. I used it today. Love, love, love this bronzer. It just blends out so seamlessly, and they have many shades you can choose from, which I love, that you can have more than just 2 or 3 options. Next is a drugstore bronzer, and that is the Maybelline City Bronzer in 200. This bronzer just is such a natural, neutral color, and it's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's that perfect shade where this Fenty one is a little bit warm, so if you don't like too warm of a bronzer, this one is really nice, and it blends out seamlessly. Amazing. Love it. You guys are probably thinking, she loves her some Kylie Cosmetics, but I tried a lot out this year, and so many of them worked out, and I love that. I love when I'm trying new products and they work out. So for blush, these stuck out to me the most, and that is the Kylie Pressed Blush Powders. These blushes just, I love the shades. This one is in Pink Power, and the other one is in Baddie on the Block. This is a very cool toned pink. This mainly works when I'm a little bit more fair because it's like a really light, you know, cotton candy pink shade. But I've been really loving that super pink blush. I think it just looks so girly and I really like it right now. And then I used this one today, and this is Bad Day on the Block. And they are not super pigmented. You can build it and it looks good because you're not going to add too much at once. It's just a nice buildable blush. These more pinky blushes that aren't too warm. Sometimes we go for, you know, that orangey or apricot or peach blush, and I've really been loving just a pink blush. For highlights, and the first one is so blinding. It is what I'm wearing today. Oh, it is so good, and that is the Lorac Light Source Mega Beam Highlighter in Gilded Lily. This is a very silvery pink highlight, or like rose gold really. I mean, insane. This highlight is so good. It is worth every penny. I'm telling you guys. And then two other ones that I love is the Wet n Wild Bloom Time highlighter. I was using this nonstop at one point. Like, it was my go-to. And this as well is a pink, but a little bit more gold to it. If you can see that on my hand. I don't think you can. It's right beside it. Right there. But on the face, it comes, when you put it on your face, it is way more pigmented. And you're gonna be shocked with how pigmented it is. This is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. It doesn't accentuate any texture. I feel like it's amazing. This one is a gold highlighter, and this as well is by Wet n Wild. These loose highlighters are amazing. If you've been wanting a super blinding loose highlight, look no further. This one in Hustle and Glow, you guys, you just need, and it comes with so much for so little, and you only need just a tap of it. I'm gonna rub some on my finger from the cap, and I'll swatch it right here. This shade now only works for me when I'm self-tanned. It is right there because it is so gold, but it is beautiful. There you go, you can see right there, and that is Bloom Time. Both of them are so pigmented. If you haven't noticed from the ones that I showed, they're blinding. But you could probably tone it down just a little bit, just add just a tiny bit. But I love a very pop-in highlight. Okay, now real quick, we'll do a mascara, and that is the Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. I've been loving this for my bottom lashes. This does not get onto my skin. I find sometimes mascaras will rub onto your skin, and this one does not. And you guys know, if it doesn't, I'm going to love it. And it just lengthens my lashes so well and separates them really nicely. So I've really been loving this. Now, I had so many I wanted to choose, but I said, okay, I'm only going to do one lipstick, one lip gloss, and I did 2 lip liners. And the 2 lip liners are the, I think ColourPop has just this without this packaging, and this is the BFF3 lip liner, and this is a little bit of a darker nude, like brown, and I used that today. I love the darker lip liner, and then with the lighter lip, I think it looks really pretty. And then the Kylie Coconut lip liner. That one is the Kylie Coconut. That is my perfect nude shade, the perfect nude shade. These lip liners are so good. Both of these are amazing. They remind me a lot of each other, just with the packaging and everything. just how smooth they glide. So I really love those two, and in combination with those two, I love the Shayla times ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Slow Down. This is my perfect nude shade. I'm wearing that right now. That is what this shade looks like. I love a more brown nude than a pinky nude. I feel like pinky nudes just don't really look that good on me. I don't know why, I just do. But this one is so pretty. It has that satin. It's not matte, so it doesn't cling on to any dryness or, you know, any cracks. This just glides on and sets just slightly. It does transfer. It's not transfer proof or anything. So if you don't like that, then you may not like this, but I like that it doesn't go down all the way matte. Lastly, a gloss, and that is the KKW Radiate lip gloss. And this is a nude lip gloss with gold shimmer throughout it. I don't find the shimmers to be super noticeable on the lips. You're not even gonna see it on my hand, to be honest. Just a little bit. There you go. It's like a peachy nude, and it is not sticky at all. This gloss is literally amazing. I will even use this gloss with just the Kylie Coconut lip liner in this, and I'm out the door. This is so comfortable, not sticky at all. Look how just glossy it makes my lips look. Oof, so good. Last but not least are setting sprays, and I have 3 here. And the first one is a setting spray that I will use after I use all my powders and before highlight, and that is the LA Girl Setting Spray Fix and Set Makeup. Like, I have absolutely almost none left. That's how much I love this. The spray is amazing. It smells good. It doesn't leave little dots all over my face. And it just makes my makeup look so unpowdery. Next is the Morphe Setting Spray, Casino Setting Spray. This spray is amazing. Like, just watch. Oof. It is just so good. And now this does not make my makeup last super duper long, but I just love the finished look after I use it. It just melts everything in together and makes my makeup look so beautiful. And the spray is amazing. You can't beat the freaking spray. And lastly, Urban Decay All Nighter. This will make your makeup last all day long. I'm not even kidding you. This is a no budge setting spray. This is a spray that I know I will use when I need my makeup to last for hours and hours, and it never lets me down. That is it, guys. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos, commenting, liking, and all the above. And I can't wait to see what 2020 brings. And I'm really excited that I started my channel this year. That was definitely one of my goals, and I did it. So we'll see where we go from here. But I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.